sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, yep. Amateur kickboxing. Huh. That seems pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Is this thing a goin'? Is this thing a goin'? We'll find out. Video link. Yes, please. Let's see what all the fuss is about. It looks like it's working. Awesome. When watching, I wonder who's watching. Oh, it's probably me. Alright, well, we'll see if this is gonna be super frame droppy or not. I'm not exactly sure. But we're gonna at least start up some Balatro and a C. And the C, and the C, and the Elemental P. I don't know why that's. Anyways, alright. We're gonna play some Balatro. Required score. Actually, let's start some white steak. You know, do some white steak. I'm not too sure why that's like that, but okay. Oh, let's turn this down to like 144. Okay, awesome. Because I don't have YouTube chat up. Apparently, so we're gonna do that. So that's over there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, cool. Awesome. So today we're gonna. How close am I to the mic? Am I like super close? I might be super close. No, I'm fine. Alright, anyways, today we're gonna be playing some Balatro. Of course. And we're gonna be doing some just red deck. Because actually one of the decks that I don't have fully completed. So we're gonna be playing some red deck. And we're just gonna be going through some more like tips and tricks, or you know, things to consider just when it's your either first time or just, you know, not the raffle light or bean of the Balatro space. So we're gonna go here. Since we're playing in white stake, you're gonna have to be a bit more not conservative but thoughtful if and when you take skips, just because you're gonna be making money off of the small blinds. So like you want to make sure it's a good skip if you're gonna take a skip, because you can make money in small blinds. So, you know, why not just take the money, see what's in the shop. So Square Joker isn't terrible off the bat. The only thing is that I do not playing 4 of a kind maybe isn't gonna be the most reliable thing in the world. Showman, and we are gonna take rebate though. Getting money is just key in this game. And we're gonna take the Square Man because why not? So for the Square Man, I am going to have to play to him. So let's try to play some. Let's try to play some 2 pairs here. Yeah, let's play 2 pair. Because, as you all know, or people who have played Balatro know, that the 2 things you need to win in this game is molt and ships. And one of those things can be completed by Square Man here. And even though he's not great at the early game, you can beef him up and he can become something not terrible eventually. So he can be worth it. Although I do want to stay alive here. So I could go for 5s. I could go for a flush. I do have more hearts here. I think I will try to get a heart flush here. And I do get the heart flush. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Get to stay alive another day. Awesome, awesome. He's up to 12. Now, Hiker's interesting. Hiker could be something good. Man. And with the spectral too. Didn't really get to utilize mail and rebate there. Let's see here. We are going to tough decision. We're gonna open the spectral pack because we do have the mail and rebate for some cash generation here. So do I want to take incantation and get 4 enhanced number cards, or do I want to copy a card? I do kind of want to copy Jax. Play some face cards here. Give me a little easier time drawing a 4 of a kind, which would be a very nice for Mr. Squareman here. Okay, we get not a lot of anything here. So I would like to draw... Jeez, okay, maybe like a diamond flush to start with here. Just to get some points on the board. Okay, and then I can be a little less, or a little more risky leveling up Square Joker here now that I just have some points on the board. Awesome, awesome. And there we have it. He's now up to 20. He's not the best chip Joker in the world. This would almost certainly be better. But we're gonna have the spectral pack first. See what we got in here. Ooh, so I would like some more enhanced cards, but because it's funny, we're just gonna get more Jack of Clubs because. Alright, and then since we do have, I really want to, we're just gonna keep him though. So I got 12 chips. We shall take him 20 chips, I should say. And we're just gonna keep going here. Okay, let's go for 4 of a kind in Jacks here. Didn't quite get it, so let's just play a 2 pair here. Get some more points on the board. Would like to find some more 4s for the rebate here. I do find one. Another one? Doesn't look like it. Dang, this is tough. And we're not going to find our 4th Jack either. So we don't have a good chance of finding him. So we'll see if we find him here. We do find him. Okay. That will surely take us through. And it does. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Even Steven could be something good. Let's open up the Buffoon pack. See what we got in here. Bootstraps isn't awful. It's not great. We're going to take it just because, though. It's only going to raise 4 molt. Even Steven's just better, but discarding 9s. Alright, let's see if we can find any 9s. Let's go ahead and toss these guys. Okay, so that's just gonna win. It's just gonna win. Let's go ahead and play this. I hope this doesn't win. Ah, it does win. I would have liked to get some rebate value there, but haven't really been able to make good use of it yet. Okay, let's see. What blind is it? It is second blind. So I would like to take the voucher. So I am just going to skip that Arcana pack, pick up the voucher, and go next. Let's see here. Cards get drawn face down after each hand. It's not the end of the world. We're discarding 6s. So let's go ahead and toss our odd cards and the 6 here. We can go ahead and play. I can go ahead and play one of these since I don't believe this will win. Very nice, very nice. You guys have a chance of being 6s. Aha, and it was. Alright, let's see here. We have an 8. Let's go ahead and toss these guys out. It's kind of open for one more 6. Didn't get it though. Let's just go ahead and play This. Maybe. Nah, that wins. Alright. Oh well, oh well. We'll make use of this rebate one day. It's on queens. Okay, we can do that. And faceless joker? Okay, 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 okay. We're gonna go ahead and open the buffoon pack first as well. Probably should open this first. If that's alright. I am kinda tempted to grab the to-do list instead of the bootstraps. Might actually be something that I do here. Just because we do have a decent chance of drawing a 4 of a kind, and maybe it'll land on something more favorable next time. Alright, let's go ahead and make these lucky, and then we shall grab another magician card out of the Fool. And let's see. Ooh, the pillar is not ideal. It's not terrible. So why don't we do this? Because I think this just... Well, let's do this. I guess see if we can get rebate value. Because I'm pretty sure these jacks will just win. So let's go ahead and play these. Oh, and we get the $20 hit. Okay, the jacks do not win. Which is not ideal, but it should be fine. This should get us through with even Steven hits. There we go. Alright, nice. And we got the $20 hit from the good old lucky cards. Alright, high card. Would be nice. Would be nice. I am eyeing this hologram though. I think what I might do... Oh man, this is tricky. I think I'm going to drop the to-do list, even though high card would be nice to get and grab the hologram, because it is foil as well. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So, what do we do here? Okay, we... Oh man, because these are all on face cards. Shucky darn, Shucky. Wraith's not really an option here with $56. The only troubling thing is we don't have any face cards in our hand. And face cards are probably what we're going to want to play towards. So it's either a question of do I put it on a 6 and try to strength up the 6? Or do I put it on an ace and turn it into a 2 so that we can get good old Hackermans? Oh man, I think I'm going to put it on the 6 because it can still get even Steven value for right now. We'll see if that was a good decision or not. I don't know yet. For this, I guess we'll do one of those and we'll do one of those. Oh, not a very helpful pack. Okay, I'm gonna roll here once or twice just to see. That would be nice. That would be nice. Okay, we're gonna get rid of faceless. Pick up 6 cents here. Pick up 6 cents here, and we're gonna go ahead and play. Actually, I can't if I'm gonna look for 6s. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Look for a 6. I said look for a 6. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, preferably the non-red sealed one. I would not like to destroy that just yet. That's something interesting. Let's do this. See how this goes. It doesn't quite win. Let's play this. So level up Square Joker. Hopefully not draw anything. Never mind, that just wins. Never mind. We will immolate next round. Ooh, 3 of a kind. Ooh, and Sly. Okay, I think I'm going to take Sly over Square Man just because he's holographic. So he shall already have some nice base chips built in. You can open a pack here. Nothing super helpful. I guess we'll pick up a flush. It is after the big blind though, so I do have to take the voucher if I want to take it, which I do because it's nice. Do I grab the trio? I don't think so. I don't think I need it yet. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's discard those. Hopefully get some. Okay, let's use an emulate here. Okay, that was a pretty solid emulate. Discarding queens. Alright, I was really hoping to see a 6, but I suppose that's not going to happen. So, I'm not playing Square Man anymore, so I'm not going to worry about only playing 4 cards. So we're going to throw it out there. Get some points. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do something like that. Okay, that just wins. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's move go next. Jelly Joker, not too imperative here. We're gonna open up the jumbo pack first in case we do something like this where we can cut down on some cards that we may not want to draw in our spectral pack. Oof, foil. Let's foil the queen, or not foil. Hope I don't get foil. Oh, it's or the queen. Didn't really get anything good. Use a temperance there. Hanging Chad could be something. All I really have to play for it though are the lucky cards, so it isn't great. Ooh, Roast Michael is something, so we're gonna take that over even Steven here. Hopefully it'll break too. Okay. How oh man, it could be good. We'll hang on to the hologram for a little bit longer. We'll see if anything comes of it. Let's see, what do I have? I have levels and flush, and that's about it. Okay, I would like to look for a 6. Potentially. No. We'll toss you guys, and still no 6. I'll toss another 10. Okay, we get a 6. Let's go. We get trance. Not ideal. Not the end of the world, I suppose, either. Do we do 5 of a kind here? I don't think we need to. We don't really need to introduce more planet cards when we don't have to. Make it harder to find the planet cards that we actually do want. Because I don't foresee myself using 5 of a kind all that often. Let's see here. Let's open the planet pack first. Not get much. Holy cow. Blue Joker isn't terrible. Marble Joker is strength is good. Photograph. So photograph can be really good if I would have taken something like a Hanging Chad. But the only thing though is that unless I somehow get the base mult up on one of my hands, this is going to trigger before any of my other jokers. So the base mult is essentially going to be what the hand's base mult is instead of what my jokers are. So not ideal. He really wants to be here though. How many 6s do I have left? I only have 2. I could drop the 6 cents and grab the photograph just in case, because we are playing towards good old face cards. So we'll do that just to make our lives potentially a little bit easier. We are discarding jacks. Okie dokie. Let's do that. And actually, I'm going to be greedy here, and we're going to go like that. Should get some more money rolling in. Ooh. We get even more. Oh, let's go ahead and toss you guys as well. Get a full house here. We're going to put the molt card first because this will go off. Graph does. So then it gets to double 14 instead of just 4. And there we go. Very nice, very nice. We'll hit a hermit because why wouldn't we? And this is not ideal. We could take the Ouija just for funsies. We don't have a hand size voucher yet though, so we would go down from 8 to 7. Wouldn't be my favorite thing to do, so I think we're just gonna skip, which is unfortunate, but that is okay. We're gonna go ahead and lucky you guys, maybe get some more money out of you. Constellation. Now Constellation is a very good joker. Do I grab it instead of... Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the voucher, even though I normally don't grab Magic Trick, just because it clutters up the shop with playing cards when you're trying to find jokers or tarots. But since I do have the hologram here, which does gain molt when I pick up cards, may be easier in a faster scaling version of the planet. So we're gonna see. That's that's not the card that I really want to pick up though. That's a card I want to pick up. Baseball card can be really good. I only have one uncommon though, and seeing as that's what he triggers on, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Okay, now Hanging Chad does come back, which does mean I think I want to get rid of... I would have loved to have broken Gross Michael so that we could have gotten Cavendish, but I think this is going to be a better use of our score, so we're going to go for this. Basically, all my jacks are going to be disabled here, which is quite unfortunate. So let's go ahead and toss all of these guys. This is going to be an interesting one. What if I go ahead and just throw out a flush? Don't... Okay, that does win. Alright, that was foolish. That was foolish. I could have gotten some nice mailing rebate value there, but I didn't. I did not. And I did not do math very well either. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This is tricky, because this red seal... Honestly, it might... Although this red seal is tempting to focus on because it is a red seal, might be better just to leave it for dead in a sense. Just because realistically, I'm not really going to be able to strength all the way up. So I'm going to use my death that I had in my hand and then use the fool that was in the pack to regain a death. And then let's go ahead and cut out some aces here. And do a few cheeky rolls. Sun. Actually, now that we've passed the club's boss, that's not very good. We'll have to see what we can do about that. Since we've passed the club's boss, I am actually going to probably work on transferring everything over to clubs, just so that I don't have to worry about those getting disabled anytime. So we're just gonna throw up a high lucky card and hopefully get a money shot like we did there. Always worth it for the check, especially for Hanging Chad. I totally forgot this guy's throwing out sevens. We only have 3 of them, so they're gonna be kind of hard to find. So I think I might as well just check for another one. Don't find one. We find one at the very end because of course we do. Let's go ahead and throw out a 4 of a kind and hopefully get a 4 of a kind level here with our blue seal. And we do. Awesome, awesome. Okay, this hologram has been an absolute just bum. Haven't been able to find any nice cards in the shop. Just not doing it very well. So let's go ahead and use this just in case we find a fool in this next pack. And we don't find a fool. So let's go ahead and use you so that we get full value out of our Emperor. Okay, I do find that, which is nice. I do have to... Okay, these are both nice Terras, actually. We do have to somehow make it through this boss blind, which will be something interesting. So I might just start buying some cards so that we can level up hologram here. You were discarding 4s. I did not even check. Okay, we could unlock flush 5 here. Could do that. If we're gonna do that, let's go ahead and check for either the blue seal or another 4, but we do not get either. So let's go ahead and unlock a pretty pink flush 5. Hopefully get that online here in the shop soon. There we go, big number. We just have to find a way to get a decently big number without using face cards. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Oh man, let's go ahead and do... Let's just do that. So I can get out of here so I can use this guy. Didn't really pay off, to be honest. Hopefully there's something decent in the card pack. There's a Red Seal 3. I'm just going to take the Jack, even though it doesn't help me right now. I would like some playing cards for this. And we do have to take the voucher. Alright, in 2.5, with some pairs. Hopefully we can get the job done with Empress on some cards here. Let's do this. Spades. Why don't we do this and see what that does me. Okay, that does me 4,000. That's not bad, and that didn't get the pair bonus. So we could do this, and then we could hit a flush, because then we'll get the pair bonus in the molds. There we go. All right, cool. We made it through the plant. It's nice. It is nice to get the plant out of the way this early, though. Just so we don't have to worry about it from now on, which will be nice. And we shall go next. Let's see. Discarding kings. Okie Adoki. We can do that if we ever get any of them. Which apparently we will not. Let's go ahead and play this so we can try to look for some more. Okay. That was not meant to be, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and throw up a 4 of a kind here. And get out of here. Get a 4 of a kind level. Scoring 151k at ante 5 is not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's see. Green Joker, not the greatest. I'm actually just going to save my money here now that I do have seed money to get some extra interest, because I would like to grab Wasteful after next ante. So what am I discarding now? 10s. Alright, so let's actually draw some like cards this time. I actually did. Okie dokie. We're just going to draw even more. It tried. It really did try. Let's see if we can find another. Actually, let's. I don't think this will win. Because I would like to find another club's jack. Just like that. Let's do one more. Just in case I can draw another 10 to discard. Doesn't happen. Would have been one away? No, would have been away. I got another lucky though, which is nice. For the flush 5. So we can get a level in that with our blue seal. Get that rolling. Because even at a lower base mult, just with more luckies, gets almost the same amount. Only 7k less, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we're going to grab the voucher. Hallucination is nice here. Let's see. What do we got? Flush 5, we have 200 base chips and 4 of a kind. We do have 180 base chips. So this is only doing like a third more. And with either of them, a third less. Because this is essentially adding 100 chips. This would be about 300 times whatever. So essentially being about a third less. Ish. A little less than that after all the card chips get added in. I don't think we're gonna be needing you anymore, so I can buy hallucination and then open some packs here. Hopefully get some tarots. You are a tarot, you're just not what I'm looking for. You are what I'm looking for, actually. I'll take you. Doesn't really matter what we take. We'll just take one of those for. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna fool for an Eris here. So we get more levels than that. Business card would have been something, to be honest. Especially since our mail-in has been a little rough lately. But that's not really a mail-in rebate. That's more of a me issue. Although this is... You do have to play 5 cards. That is a little annoying. Okay, we do get one more 7. Awesome. Let's just throw some hands away looking for the blue seal. Okay. We don't get it, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. Go ahead and play that. We have a few jacks and stuff that Moon can be helpful for, so we're just going to save it. We're just going to save it for hopefully a tarot pack or something like that. We get a mega tarot pack, which is nice. We do get a nice voucher with an extra hand size as well. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to hang him. That's tough. It's already wild, so I'm actually not going to do that right now. I'm just going to take the money. Well, let's open this pack since we have the hallucination. Hallucination didn't do jack because it never does. That's a lie. Sometimes hallucination is absolutely critical, and that's a very nice card. Let's go ahead and chop away at more of our deck. Hey, there's some of those 8s we drew earlier. What are we? We're discarding 10s. Of course we are. Can I find a 10? I found one. Can I find another one? No. Okay, let's go ahead and play this. Not trying to win, so let's not put the face card up front. Okay. I would like either the blue seal or another 10 to discard here. Okay, we get 2 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can throw this guy out in search of the blue seal. Doesn't appear. Oh well, not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and play the flush 5 and get out of here. Alrighty. 367 grand. Not too bad, not too bad. High Priestess is not super helpful here, to be honest. A purple seal is amazing, to be honest. I'm not going to keep the chariot here in case we do get something like a death. We don't get anything. I should have just taken it. I'm a silly goober. It's okay though. We get a hangman to slightly make up for our misdeeds. Let's just go ahead and get rid of you. Don't know why I was debating about saving you. Don't do much for me. Oh man. What am I discarding? I'm discarding jacks. Of course I am. Well, we'll get to that point once all I have in my hand is jacks. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this, honestly. And let's toss some of you guys. Let's toss you guys. Let's play you and maybe get a money shot off the lucky. Never mind, we get the worst possible outcome, which is it gets a molt shot and it wins. We're actually going to hold the Mercury in case... Oof. So, why I say that is because this has a potential of being a Mercury, but if you save whichever card you don't want to get, it has a potential of re-rolling that. So if you get a card, maybe worth not selling it, just hold on to it for a little bit in case it allows you to get the card that you do want. Roll a wheel, get some chips on Chad. Not the best, not the worst. Ooh, okay, we are gonna take the... Okay, we get to take both purple seals, which is just amazing. Because for those of you who don't know, discarding purple seals gives you taros, which is much needed right now to fix our deck, which has a bunch of random in it. Alrighty, and I did go ahead and sell that Mercury just because it's not really needed anymore. Not really blocking much. The Ox is on 2 pair, because I believe that's our most played hand. Oh, it's tied with high card. Doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and strengthen you guys. So I get another jack. Okay, maybe would have strengthened something else if I would have read that first, but whatever. Let's go ahead and toss you guys out. We get a tower. Go ahead and throw that on 5. Let's go ahead and toss you guys out. I didn't mean to do that. Another 10. Amazing. I'm not finding my 2 other purples, which is not the best. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can find at least one more purple here in the next hand. I don't think this wins. Not even close. Awesome. Okay, we did not get it. Oh, well, what I've gotten here. Okay, let's go ahead and play flush 5 with the blue seal in hand. Put the gold seal out front so Hanging Chad can give me that sweet, sweet money. And we get an heirs level, which is amazing. Now we're on jacks. Alright, so we can hopefully get at least a little bit of money off of it. Ooh, hologram is at +4, and it's about even more after I buy that other jack. Okay, overstock is probably the best voucher, besides like overstock plus. And hallucination giving me a death off the bat that I'm actually going to use on the purple seal, just so we can get even more taros. That's worth considering. It's a punishment for not going hearts, but it's alright. It's a little too late to go for that now. I guess I'll just take you. Alright, it's just giving me the terrors of my dreams right now, which is always welcomed. And we'll probably roll down too far, but that's okay. Boss blind was diamonds. Not really concerned about that, as I'm not playing diamonds. I honestly forgot I had this red seal in my deck. Just because it is basically worthless. You don't... I'm not going to risk it just yet. Let's go ahead and throw one of you guys out. We had a strength. Okay, let's go ahead and strength you, and then I'm gonna death you. And then we're gonna throw out just one of you, because I am a scared little boy. Oh, we'll go ahead and throw that on that, just because. I don't think this wins. It might with the molt shot. Okay. Okay, buddy. Do I risk another jack? Probably not. I guess it would have been worth it, but whatever. Is whatever. We're gonna hold Wheel of Fortune here, because it's not gonna block my blue seal. And again, it's not really the tarot that I'm looking for, so we're just gonna hold it to block. And speaking of blocking, that's why if you do have a blue seal and you don't have observatory or something that having them up there is gonna help you with score, it's best to use them before you go into the shop, because again, say like if I had a planet card here, it could have been the Aries if I would have held it in hand, and then I would have missed out on one. So always just something to consider there. Man, we're bloating our deck with jacks. We get the same lineup as earlier, and again, neither of them are really gonna be worth it, so we're just gonna skip on that, which is unfortunate. Oh man, this is beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the death here, and then use our Fool to get another death. Just absolutely gorgeous. We'll take a Magician here. Idol is interesting. Is indeed interesting. Because my deck is huge, and it's not even half of it is jacks. But Idol could be insanely big score-wise over time. The only thing is that this hallucination is probably what would go for it, because this is giving me money. These are critical for me scoring right now, so probably the hallucination. But since really the main aim of the goal is to just reach ante 8, Idol will definitely help you later past that. But if we're just trying to get to ante 8, it may be safer just to pass on it, keep what you got, and just keep rolling with it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to death this talisman here. Hey, and look at that. We got the Joker for having so many clubs in my hand. Because I never go for clubs, because it's probably my least favorite suit, to be honest. Now by the artwork. I love the artwork. I don't know. Just not the most visually appealing. I'm actually going to make these lucky too. And we're going to discard our king for our mail-in rebate. And use our 2 purple seals. Don't need the judgment. Don't really need that either. But I guess we're just going to use it just because we get an Aries to the High Priestess, which is always welcomed in my house. Ooh, we get to discard a king with a purple seal. Now that's mighty fine. We get another moon, which is just silly at this point. But, oh, mama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and toss one of you guys and search for the blue seal. It doesn't happen. Let's see. I wonder, does this win? We won't risk it. We'll just play this and get out of here. We won't really risk going for the blue seal. Is what it is. And we'll hold the tarots we have to block for the next shot. Alright, 1,997,000. Not too shabby. And I will sell one of you to open up spot for hallucination, so he can give me something worthless. But he does give me another blue seal, which is potentially something. And he doesn't give me anything there. We're going to go ahead and skip that. My deck is just insanely bloated as is. I do not need it anymore. This is the problem with buying the good old magic trick, though, because then you have some trouble finding the jokers you want, just because the shop is clogged with the whatchamacallem, the cards instead of jokers. Alrighty, here. Let's go ahead and toss all of you out. Dude, this sun just really wants to be here. We've been discarding jacks this whole time, and I just haven't been paying attention. Sounds about right, honestly. I don't know what else you would expect from me. Because we just get them all back, because this is Sparta. Let's see if we can get a money shot, a second money shot. Oh, only the one. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. Alright, I was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe another money shot. Trying to look for at least one of our blue seals here, but isn't gonna happen, which is a shame, but what are you gonna do? So we're just gonna play the flush 5 and skedoodle. We did get the gold card though, so that will be an extra $3 for us, which will be nice. Can add to our interest, even though we've been capped at interest. We'll take a hermit. I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy the voucher first, just because the hand size voucher, excuse me, which can help me find those aforementioned blue seals and purple seals. Do we want to blow our deck? We can, because we have the hologram and it's justified. Alright, the trio isn't bad, but isn't really needed right now. The death is nice. Okay, I need this over here. Okay, our boss blind for the 8th ante is flips and shuffles all jokers. To be honest, doesn't really matter, because these two will always trigger first. These aren't scoring jokers, so it forces this guy to trigger last. So it doesn't really matter, to be quite honest with you. This is discarding jacks again. So let's just go ahead and throw out the jacks, or throw out a jack, because I don't want it. This is indeed a predicament. We're gonna play this. Do I even have any 10s to strengthen? No. Alright, so this strength is basically useless anyways, so we shall go ahead and do one of these, get even more purples. Hieroglyph, doesn't really do much. Open the Emperor. We'll go ahead and stone one of our purple seals. Don't need the sun for a single thing. Go ahead and toss you guys out. Moon. Sure, I guess. Just for fun. Use the Emperor. Ooh, we get a death. I think I'm going to death the gold jack so I can get some more moolah rolling in. Do I have 5 playable jacks? I do, so I'll throw out 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so I'll throw out 1. Unlucky we get the purple seal last, but that's all fine and dandy. Alright, we'll roll flush 5, and we do have a blue seal in hand, thankfully, so we'll get an extra Ares level out of it. Or I shouldn't say an extra, we just get a level out of it, which is always nice. Banner, bowl, neither particularly. I mean, that is a lot of chips. But thankfully, while playing flush 5s, we do have a lot of base chips just from the hand, which is awesome. None of you are particularly helpful. I'm just gonna skip that. This hologram, or this hallucination, is defective. That's nice. The only thing is we're not playing high card or something to where I am going to have a lot of face cards in hand a lot of the time. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut these kings out. We just get the absolute motherload of purple seals right off the rip, which is amazing. Oh, we're going to go ahead and sell you because you don't do jack diddly. And 2 more. Bonus cards, sure. Glass card, sure. And we'll toss all of you out. A death is nice. Let's do that on the gold seal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's toss you guys. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's toss you guys. Purple seal. I do have 2 blue seals, so I do feel like it is worth to try to play down for them, just because it's a higher likelihood of me getting them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this doesn't win, especially since it didn't give me money or malt. Okay, we do get an extra gold card, which actually is worth it, so I won't hate. And let's play the flush 5 here and get some money from these gold seals. Very nice. I would like sock and buskin. Would go very nice with these lucky gold seals. Okay, let's open up these packs since we got hallucination. Hallucination has been absolutely sleeping at the wheel here for a little bit. Don't appreciate it too much, but what can you do? I suppose you can give me a better Joker. See you later. That's nice. We do like that. Showman? Showman is interesting here. I think I'm just going to keep what I have for right now, because with this sock, I will be able to get some more money out of those gold seals and hopefully out of those lucky cards. Now, for Amber, again, with this introduction of the sock, doesn't really change. The order stuff is going to play in, so this doesn't really matter. Although we do know which one is photographed because it's shorter than the rest, which there's nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with being short. It is just a statement that it is indeed short. I would like to know what I'm discarding, but there's a high likelihood it's jacks. It's not jacks. Okay. I have to sneeze. Oh, it's it's aces, excuse me. I remember now. It's aces. So we're going to go ahead and discard those aces. I'm going to go ahead and discard you guys too, because you guys suck. Let's go ahead and keep you. Sure, you're like that now. I guess I can make one of you. And I'll just discard you for right now. That's clutch. Get a temperance. And do I have many? I do have quite a few that aren't lucky, so I think I'm going to save it for right now. 4, 5, and then we do get the 1 Eris level out of it, as well as a steal, so hopefully we'll get some more score. We definitely will get some more score. Awesome, so let's go on to some endless. Honestly, legit just move the sock, which is kind of funny. But alright, whatever. No big dealio. Let's go ahead and open up the Arcana pack first. This is exactly why I saved the Magician, because I have quite a few that weren't lucky. I have a decent amount of money, so I'm going to rip this in hopes of something decent. We don't achieve that, though. I probably should have kept the other tarot, just a tarot block, but what's done is done. Let's see, I haven't found this yet. Played cards with clubs suit. Give +7. It's just... Wait, what's Lusty? I thought Lusty was like +10. It's just worse? Maybe it's not +10. I thought it was like a decent amount, though. I thought it was more than 7. Okay, we got strengths. Doesn't really matter. I guess I'm just going to strength this so I get another king level. Or I get another king to discard for this guy. Oh, well, you know what he'll do. Let's go ahead and throw you guys out. Cool. 5. We'll go ahead and toss you guys. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna throw out the glass because I don't need it right now. Just haven't been getting diddly. Okay, whatever. I guess you can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, why did I? I'm done. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Save our gold cards, and we'll have a steel blue seal, which is always lovely. Didn't get many money hits there, which is not the end of the world, but you know, would have been a very nice. So let's see here. We'll take the temperance because it's just free money. Ooh. All right. So what do we want to do here? Let's go ahead. It's on queens. So I guess I'll keep the queen and do I make another blue seal? Honestly, I might make another blue seal since I'm not having any trouble by any means finding my jacks. Speak of the devil, I forget I have hallucination, so. Or I don't have hallucination, so I wouldn't have opened that, but. Oh well, take a hermit. Speak of the devil. Blackboard. Just don't really have a room for you, good sir. Idol is back. So at this point in the run, I think we can. Do I have to buy the voucher? I do not have to buy the voucher yet. Buy it next round. I think we'll take it. Yeah, I think we'll take it. 'Cause hopefully we can get some nice money off of these lucky cards. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully. Will it happen? Probably not. I just went to go check him like he was the freaking mail-in rebate. Shocker, he's not the mail-in rebate. Let's go ahead and throw you guys out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's toss you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it didn't change. Give me something that I can gold. That works. That indeed works. All right, cool. So we're gonna run these guys now for 2 flush 5 levels and 2 steals, and hopefully we get some money. Didn't get any money, but with the idol, that is a much bigger number. The only thing is our deck, even though it's almost half jacks, is still very bloated. So we would like to cut down on that when possible. Purple seals will help us do that, though. Thankfully. Ooh, and that's exactly how you cut down a deck right there, baby. You just get the luckiest rolls imaginable. Doesn't really matter what I take here because I'm not going to be using either of them. Really shouldn't bother rolling. I have the tears that I want. Let's go ahead and throw out what's going to be our jacks. What to do here? I think, honestly, I think we just cut the queens while we're here. I don't want to cut. This red seal doesn't mean anything. I'm just gonna cut it. Let's go ahead and toss out these normie jacks. Hopefully get some fancy ones. Mission accomplished. Okay, yeah, let's just go ahead and run this. Judgment, probably not going to be used. We're going to get rid of it to make room for our blue seal here. and hopefully get some money. All money is from the talisman. Oh well, we're getting some money every round, which is better than no money around, so I'll take it. We forgot to use the Ares, so if there was an Ares in here, it got overridden, unfortunately. I'm actually going to take that in case I get any of these guys. I can make it one less possibility by turning them into the club suit. Didn't really find what I needed. Okay, we do have Jack though. So like, yeah, so like these, I'm just gonna turn into clubs. And that's like, yes, they're still here and the idol can still hit them, but it's better than having like, is it better? Man, I don't know if it's better. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just crazy. I was crazy once. The rats. Okay, we are not finding Jack Diddley here. Sure, you're steel now, I guess. Let's just go ahead and sell this. I would rather get the 2 Ares levels than save a lucky for one Jack. So isn't the end of the world if I don't have it. What is interesting though is E11. I don't think I have this if idol doesn't hit. So being said, I really need to keep cleaving away at this deck because I don't know temperance, so I'll just keep it. Okay, that's actually just perfect. That's actually just perfect. So let's go ahead and go chop chop and chop chop. And I am the lumberjack from Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Let's do that. I guess doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna get rid of them anyways. Let's use you. Let's do that. Okay, we're just gonna sell both of these because I'd rather get the Ares levels yet again. And after these, it'll have Ares at level 20, which will be very nice. Just have to hope our idol keeps hitting, which it does. Thankfully, more than half our deck now is. Keep forgetting to use these Ares's, man. Gotta practice what you preach, bud. Hopefully we can keep cutting away at this deck. Oh la la. I like it. I don't know why I opened this because I was never going to take anything from it. Let's do that. Probably should have kept that just to block. Please give me like a fool. That's nice, but I can't take it. Okay, that's actually just better. No repeat hand types. That's perfectly fine. Let's do that. And let's do that. And then discard you, fellas. Discard you. Discard you. I don't care, frankly. Let's do that. World. I would like to save the tower for one of my purple seals so that I can keep them in my deck. Yeah, I actually think it's worth losing an Ares level to stone one of my purples so that I can keep it for longer. I think that's the play here. I think that's the play. Okay, does idle hit? It does. And I am gonna remember to use my Eris level. Okay. That's nice. That voucher is also very nice. Okay, so let's do that. And let's do that. And that. Okay. What's in the pack? Nothing helpful, really. I am going to grab this now. It's because it can help me in the short term. Like a wingman or a tower. Okay, we get one. Can we get the other? No. That's okay. Awesome. We could throw out a purple seal straight away. Love to see it. And we get another tower too. Again, I would love to save it. We'll see if I get the luxury to. Not sure if I will. 2, 3. Let's just go and toss you guys. I do. This is the best day of my life. Just kidding. It's pretty good though. It's working pretty well. Okay. Let's see here. I am going. Oh man. This is tough. This is tough. Oh tough. Oh tough. Let's just save it. Doesn't really matter. Do I have 5 playable cards here? 4, 5. I do. Yeah, to be honest, neither of you are super important, so let's just get the Eris levels here. That was my phone. Against my glass PC case. But it didn't break, so we're fine. I have to reposition here. For dorm room, chairs are not very nice. I am going to buy and keep this on the tower. In case that happens, then I will use. Oh, wait. I do lose a level of. I do lose a level of Ares in the process of that, but I think it's completely worth it. Worth it. Let's. Did this hit? It did not hit. I may be boned. Yeah, let's see. If I play a flush 5 here really quick, what does it score me with 1 steal? Okay, never mind. That's good to know, but it hits, so we're okay for the moment. That was a little scary. Let's go ahead and tower you since I don't want to waste these. I want to get maximum value out of it. Okay, that's not ideal. I'm gonna be honest with you, since all I really have to cut are just go ahead and play those. I think it still wins with a 4 of a kind. Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Okay, alright. Past two antes, or past 2 blinds have been absolute wildin', but that's a great voucher. And we're just gonna open these packs, get some Arises if possible. Which is now my most played hand, which is awesome to see, even though I don't have telescope. There's no point in me rolling here, even though I rolled twice on exit, because it is not necessary. Okay, I am gonna start cutting these guys out. Because I do not want anything other than jacks for it to be able to hit. Which does mean I do lose out on blue seals. But my flush 5 is already pretty well up there, so I can just rely on some good old... Oh man, it's just too good. So I can rely on some good old packs for my planets. Okay, let's go ahead and just play a flesh 5 and skedoodle for right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, okay, okay. We'll take that for sure. Run up here. Hopefully get some stuff we can cut. We do. We do have a lot of purple, so we can cut that out. I will use you, so you're in my full for this next pack potentially. No, that's okay. That's okay. Let's make you gold, because you being molt is not helpful. Let's see. What really am I looking for? I guess just another tower or hung man is really all I'm searching for here. Or death. Death works too. And with that, we will have a fully... Never mind. We have one sneaky little purple seal that did not get stoned here. I would like to hold you and potentially also unlock Hit the Road Jack, because I almost never play with jacks, to be honest. I would just go for kings or queens, but okay. I'm kind of hoping for like a tower or something here. High Priestess. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if I get a tower out of the one I wanted the tower, that would be funny. But alas, we do not. So hopefully you can't hear that red noise. Just open the window and get a little cold. We'll see though. Okay, I'll open the buffoon pack here. Showman is Showman is something. Don't think it's anything worth my time though, to be honest. Neither of these really, but whatever. Okay, let's see. What do we look for now? Now that we have almost a fully online idol, now I would just like to find some spectrals for some red seals and some polychromes if possible, or for Joker. Add on to the pile. For Joker wise, I would like a brainstorm or a blueprint to, you know, re-trigger some... Okay, there's the tower. Awesome. To re-trigger my idol. Because that's really how we are going to get further here. Let's go ahead and toss you guys. Looking for you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Judgment is not helpful whatsoever. Let's go ahead and toss you guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Don't really need to search for anything else. Alright. And now we do have a fully online idol. Scoring at about E11. E11 or a little lower depending on my lucky prots. Which is a little annoying, but what can you do? I'm just gonna sell you and get you. I get nothing of use. Get nothing use. Awesome. That is a good voucher. I will pick that up eventually. I guess I'll go ahead and pick it up. Doesn't really matter. Ride the bus. Join the pile. Blueprint. Okay. So let's see. What do we get rid of? We're gonna get rid of the hologram because times 2ing 8 trillion times is just better. Times 2ing 10 times is much better than times 5 once. So we are going to do that. Neither of you are helpful. Neither of you are helpful. So get out of here. So I would like to find some more of my gold seals for some moolah. One, two, three, four, five. Strength not helpful. Hermit. Sure. I'll take more money. Dang, we still only grab. It's literally bottom deck. Fine, we'll play this. Take that. Okay, I like how it triggers even though it doesn't have anything. Okay, all 4 blues. All 4 gold seals and an extra for the flush 5. And now, with the good old blueprint on the sock, we'll be making more money and some more score. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Brainstorm? No, Acrobat. You're almost there, I guess. Let's see, okay, we're gonna do that instead of I should have just sold photograph because we're gonna sell out of it anyways. That was pretty silly, but oh well, I suppose. I'll go ahead and slap you on you since you are not in use currently. You're not helpful. Yes, stealed, idiot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go and roll that. Yeah, I should have hung on Chad. Chad was at least helping with the idol. Photograph honestly just is worse here. But yeah, barely scores over that. Oh well. I should be able to make it through copying the idol, so won't be the end of the world. That would be funny, but is not particularly great here. So neither of these tarots lately. Neither are these tarots. Because I'm basically just looking for a brainstorm at this point. Hit the road jack. I've just unlocked apparently because I don't play this game enough, I guess. Cards get drawn face down. Well, that's tough. Yeah, sure. You guys can get turned into clubs. Okay. I would like to grab some more gold seals, please. Hello. Hello. I guess I'll have to make them myself. 1, 2, 3, 5. I don't know what you are, so you're now. Oh, you're a gold seal too. God bless, brother. That's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I might have had to have moved that in front of the idol for this one. Yep. Yippers, skippers. I don't know what you are. So we're just going to play it safe. Because if it is a glass, I don't really want to risk it right now. Rather keep those healthy for the long run. Okay, and that's 11. Yeah, half hand. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's sell out of you, out of you, out of you, and into you. It's an idol. Okay, isn't the end of the world. That's something. I think I have E13, but I guess we'll take it just to be sure, since our discards frankly don't matter at this point, to be honest. Really all that's gonna extend this run is finding either more copy effects or it's not even worth it. I should have taken that dice, but I didn't because I'm a silly goober. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and toss you guys out, and let's run that and see how that goes with this setup. Okay, we have E14, so we would have had this ante without the hieroglyph, but better safe than sorry. Let's see here. I guess I'll take you, because why not? I'll take both of you because free money. So I would like either a showman or a brainstorm. Two things I'm looking for here. Hanging Chad is better than photograph here, as I was talking about earlier. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Neither of you are helpful. So do that. Do that. Hey, we get an area out of it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Toss you guys, and we get some gold seals. Awesome. Okie doke. Okie dokie artichoke. Get some gold rolling in here. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah, brother. Okay, and the Hanging Chad does take our E up by 1. Okay. Please. Oh, it's neither of what I wanted. Ow. Shucks, brother. That's I was really hoping for an aura or a deja vu. But I got neither. Oh well, I suppose. Oh well, we'll find it next blind. Yeah. I mean, because to be honest, besides finding a brainstorm, It's really gonna be our only way. Besides, yeah, Brainstormer Showman. It's really gonna be our only way to prolong the run at this point. But hey, at this point, we're just here for fun, you know. We already beat Anti-8. We're just going with the motion of the ocean. Yeah, if you're very helpful. Man, I saw like 3 showmans earlier, and now I just can't find a singular one. Let's save our gold cards, yeah? Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let's get some more money out of here, because we're gonna need that for finding a brainstorm or a showman. Because even if we find a showman, then we gotta roll for idols and blueprints, which are, well, anything that'll help us is either uncommon or rare. So, you know, not the greatest odds. You get to be a club now. I know it sucks, but world isn't fair. Oops. Oops. Because it takes me down 1 E, but it could potentially lift me back up with Lucky Prots. Get out of my face. And it could also earn me some money. So we're gonna take the oops and see if it does us any good as we do the infinite tarot hack here. It's not really infinite tarot hack, it's just funny. Idol, or not idol, ancient is interesting. Not particularly good though. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, sure, get out of your random stone card. Let's get a you. Get out of you. Get out of here, you. Yeah, let's do that. Dice already gets 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Oh, okay. It's okay. Dice is indeed working. It is weaker, but we already expected that. It is giving us some money though, which is nice. These packs really aren't gonna be the most helpful, to be honest, unless they have temperances or hermits. So I need jokers. And I can start adding in glass here as well. It's gonna be my next task as we get closer and closer to our demise. Speak the devil. There's some glass. Just don't want to play it with the dice because, well, you know, it's going to make it break faster. But shouldn't need to play it this ante. We do not. Okay. I don't know if we have Dex ante without glass. I'm not sure what it is. We don't have this ante regardless. So that's not great news. And the even worse news hold on. Hold your horses. Let them cook. Hold on. Dusk could have saved us. Could not have, but could have. I will be putting in... Okay, so this is going to be... So it's going to be 2 with that, so I'm going to copy this guy. I don't really think it matters. But we're going to do you guys because... Why not? Okay, let's see here. With the glass and the dusk, do we have it? Okay, with the glass and the dusk, we have E20. But we lose some glass. So we need more glass. And of course, we don't find it. Okay, no big dealio. We will just move forward. I wonder, is it? No, I think it's... That was very, very slightly better to copy the idol instead of the Sagan buskin, but not by much. Okay, let's do one of you over here. What about 1 glass? Can I get greedy? I mean, I think E20 is like the limit for next ante anyways. So if I don't get it, or unless I start playing like a ton of glass now, I'm just not gonna be able to get that regardless, so. Okay, 1 glass is still E20. Huh. Okay, interesting. I can't survive if I buy you. Fortunately. Okay, I just gotta buy stuff to block. I need some more glass. And it's not gonna happen, but that's gonna happen. And that's just beautiful. Okay, I do have to play flush 5s here, which is interesting. With the only 1 hand type of the mouth. That's fine. This just means I can play 1 and then I can do some bullshittery like actually I'm gonna just throw out 1 here, and then one of my gold cards I'm gonna make into another glass card. Okay, so let's do just 1 here. Was I don't know. I just don't want to die because we have some life. It's not a lot though, especially since our money generation has gone down the drain. Okay. E21. Okay, we need a red seal. Blank. Do we have this ante? Barely, with multiple pieces of glass. Oh. These are all so good. Buy you taking to the pack. Man, I'm not finding any glass, which is unfortunate. Steel? Not it. Bloodstone's just mocking me for going clubs. Okay, so it's E20 first off. I was really hoping that would... Alright, whatever. I was really hoping that would give me a justice, but... Orange justice Reporting for duty. Alright, I more than likely have to play 3 glass here, no? Man. Realistically have to play 3 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, send it. Show me a high E20 or an E21. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Get an E22. That was crunchy though. How many? I got 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 left. Okay, buy the block. Buy the block. Okay. Maybe a fool or something. You're fooling me, alright. Man, this is not good. Yeah, get you guys out of here. You're glass now. Let's do that. So we can get down to Dusk Hand. Get down to Dusk Hand, yeah. Sorry, my brain is fried. I'm having to, like, concentrate, which is not something I normally do while playing this game. Okay, let's play you. I only have to play 3 glass. So let's only play 3 glass here. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's do it like that because it's visually pretty. Okay. This was E22, I believe. Should be hype. Just don't be too crunchy. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Please, 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 please. You're actually just the worst. Should actually be... Okay, that's huge. That's huge. So if we don't find one, we at least have one. You're too late. You are too late. Also, you're too late, but that's fine. So we're gonna do that. Okay, that's not ideal. Okay, I probably should just turn that one to glass. Well, no, because it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Woo! Okay. So, you're glass now. Another justice? No. I should have kept those. But I didn't, because I'm a fool. Okay, E22, please. Hopefully this wasn't, like, lucky dependent. It shouldn't be that big of a difference. It should still be in the 22s. Or at least be a high 21. Okay. How many glass do I have left? 1, 2, 3. Yikes. What is this ante at? This ante is at 25. We're not surviving anyways. Let's buy you guys to block like it matters. We do get the justice off rip though. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why I'm rolling. Okay, hold on. We can... We can do this. Oh, it's only 25. I'm going to have to play entirely glass. But maybe. I'm going to have to draw just all my glass. You're not helpful. Okay, so do I have any glass? I have one glass left. There's 6, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're now glass. Let's keep the 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the cool symmetry. Please. Please be. Ooh, we were close. We were close. Dang. Hey, round 55 is my high score though, apparently. We re-rolled. We were searching for that brainstorm. We were gonna find it, but hey, you know what? It's a good run. Super good run. And I think we had some pretty good teaching points there to get through Anti-8 and some pretty decent deck fixing and just score optimization for what we were given there. So I think overall that was pretty good for trying to teach you guys who are just getting into Balatro, or maybe like you're at the, oh, you know, I can scrape past the 8 rounds, but like, you know, I want to try to get some high score runs. I think this run was a pretty good indicator of what to do. That's a little awkward way to say it. It was a pretty good way to demonstrate what to do. So awesome. Alright, and we got a bunch of things. We got whatever that thing's called, I honestly don't remember. We got the road jack, and we got the upgraded hat trick, which I will probably never buy. But alright, I know I haven't been streaming for that long, but I actually think that's probably gonna be it for today, because I got my good run in. It's getting a little later where I am. Probably gonna do some homework, so appreciate you guys checking in for this run, and I'll catch all you later. So see ya.